Hi guys, today we will see how to work with Angular material date and time. So I'm going to create a new project using Angular. So it's a fresh start. So I'm going to I'm going to open a new terminal and I'll create ng new Angular material date. So basically in this session we can learn about working with the ng model and reactive way of handling this Angular material date. And here you can find how to reset the date, how to take a response from the API and handle it over the Angular material date so it can display it properly. And yeah, these all things you can see on ng model way as well as on reactive way. So I'm starting it right now. I'm created a new project. Go for CSS. Okay, then we'll add Angular material. The version that I'm using for Angular, the Angular version that I'm using right now is Angular 14. So the plan is to install Angular 14 Angular material. Okay, I'll change the folder level. This will add Angular material. In the meanwhile, we can go for changing the screens. So basically, I don't want all these things. I'm just going to create a feature module and just trying to work with only the mat date. So for that, I will create a link like a will update this later. Check Indigo pink, and I don't need typography. Okay, now we will create a feature module. We will use the same feature module name as the route name, and I will add that route to map module. Okay, so there is a feature module which got created with component.ts and module.ts, and the feature module is lazily loaded via this path feature mat date, and so we can update the link in component. Okay, then we'll go for ngserve. There should be link, sorry, backslash, so it act as a link. So basically, when I serve, it is going to throw an error like something is a mismatch, because it is going to check with the Angular compiler library is going to check with the library version, and it is going to throw us some errors actually. So I need to update the file, tsconfig file with the skip lib check is false in case if it happens. Okay, so I need to update that on the tsconfig JSON. I'll go. And we are you can go for running it. So basically, it will lazy load and it will lazy load and the feature module actually. Then we'll try to change the port number because I don't want it to run in the port number 4200. So I'll try to change it. So I'll create an options here. Okay, now I stop it and try to rerun. So once you install this Angular material, this style portion will get updated. So meanwhile, we will go for the Angular material and and select the version 14 and go for date picker. And these are the basic examples, and we are supposed to add this into our feature modules module. So I will add this to the feature module. Then I will export this. Sorry, import this. Since I'm going to change the format of the date to month MMDDYY, so I'm going to change the provider section also. So for that, I need to add some extra inputs. And this mat picker module, if you see, if you see here, once you go here, then you can see there is a mat input module. So you need to add all these things actually. So I will add those things first of all. Okay, I'll copy this and drag it. Input. Then we can go for mat form field module. Then other than this, I need to add React. Since we are going to work on ng model as well as on form control, so I need to add reactive module along with the form module, forms module. And since I'm going to change the format, then I need to add a mat date format also. In date formats. And from there itself, I need to get mat native module also. Then I'm going to make my custom on date format. And here we can parse. Date input. So if at all it's not in this format, it will throw error. So in the display, it's going to be like this: date input. Then the month year label. So this format will display format will discuss later actually. But basically, whenever I work on it, normally I go for date input with the display and for parsing date input and for the display again the date input will use. But all these things have different meanings actually. But for now, we don't have to discuss on it. You can even Google it, mean what it means actually. So this is the in real case scenario, this is the one which is going to take into picture actually. So unless and until if it is not in this format, then this is going to the display is going to throw error. Then we need to add this into the provider section. We'll discuss about this provider section also a little later. Basically, what is going to happen is actually in these providers you'll be adding a lot of services and many other things actually. So we'll discuss this topic a little later actually. Right now we are concentrating only on this. this address. And this NAT date formats, and we need to should be here actually. Okay. So when we work on this providers, then we can uh, learn use value, use class, use existing, all those things you can learn about. So right now we'll follow whatever it is here. So I'm going to pass my value. Okay. So the format from now is it is going to be mmddyy. So I'm going to change the HTML file. So I'm copying and pasting the basic mat date. So I'll give a break tag so that it don't come one across another when parallel, when side by side. Don't want it to be on side by side. So we can see what is happening here. Okay, I have changed the port, but I didn't change it here. And you can see we got this. Then first of all, we will work with the ng model type. So I will change the picker to picker one, and picker one because automatically, if I mean this is how the picker get links actually linked at date picker. And right now I am going to change the input for handling the ng model. So here we need to associate one ng model variable here, and I go for a placeholder. Sorry. Then I have plans for handling the date change also. And now I will declare the variable for ng model. Okay. So I'm going to declare it as any. You can even put it as date type, but you need to handle some scenarios in the let so I face those scenarios, so I'm not interested in using that initializing with the date only. So I use any, and for response, that can I haven't declared a variable because one I am planning to take the user input, and the other one I'm planning to get it from API and try to display it into the onto the screen actually. So right now, first of all, we will see to that how we can handle ng model. So I copy this, go here and declare the event as any. You can also declare a proper type, but not interested in doing that right now. So I'm going to console.log event dot value. So those errors what you have seen is that I didn't declare this ng model information, and for the date change I have created a method, and that method was not there. So, so we will see. So this is how it comes. So again I need to format this date to what I can tell you is like DDMMYY, so that I can if there is any APIs request or something like that which I need to send, then I need to handle that. So I'm going to create a method. Return type is string. There is no date info, then we can just return empty string. Also const month is equal to months are zero base, so I need to append a zero. Zero based in the sense it starts from zero, but since I need to prefix it with 0, 1, 0, 2 till it reaches 10, so I just added this 0 before. This gives the month in 01, sorry, 0102, uh, 03, and all those format actually. And then we'll change it to the day. You know the use of slice, right? Then I will return all these things. Since for here I don't need any prefix of 0. So I'll return backticks. Okay, I believe this will convert to mmDDYY. So we'll check it. So this should help in converting it. Yeah, we can see it is December 12th, and oh, this is a little bit odd. 24 and 25. Oh, I should not do this. Let's copy paste. So I think this should be more than sufficient. So if you can see, it is 12 25th 2024. So you can check for any date. December 12 1 2024. So now give a break tag because I don't want it side by side. Again a break tag here. Now I'm going to take a response from an API, and I am going to display it here. So I will change the picker to, or else it will get associated with the first picker. Then I will change the model name, G model name. Use the same on date change, and here I am going to call an API. Since I'm not interested in calling an API, I'm going to create data in my asset folder. But the rest of the things are going to follow the same actually. Whatever you do for calling the API, the same thing will be done here. Okay, so I created a JSON file inside the assets folder, and what I'm planning to do is like I had an API, so I'll just check whether that API is there or not. Okay, so in mock API, I have created a project for myself, and here what I can tell you is, this is simple to configure actually. Just you go and create your own projects, then uh, what is the name and all those things. Once you have done that, just click on here. Uh, it's simple to use actually. Just go and click on the end to find, and here this one, my data. This is the one which indicates how much data that you can have. 25 or 56, you can generate it easily. So now I am interested in only taking one, but because I have only one data element, so I can get this many datas. So I will anyway copy everything because I am going to use only one data out of this, and I need only this created at. So I paste it over here. So I have added here. Then now we need to add HTTP client module and all those things. So I add it to the. So it doesn't come with a quick fix. So I go for. I don't find any common here. Maybe I'll check with this. This will add it over there. And I think I can use the same thing. Since it's a feature model, I'm interested in adding it over there also. create a service. So this will create a service inside the mat feature hyphen yeah feature dash mat dash date. Okay, now it is generated. So I'll go into the service and here I will call HTTP client and create a method, and it's going to be an observer of any array. So I'm going to return HTTP client dot get any of array and the link. Dot JSON. Then we'll call this mandate service side or component, feature component. Dot subscribe. First I will console it to screen. Then I go for error. It has three callback actually. One is data error and what I complete. So if you have any doubts, you can refer to the internet. I need only data and error. So we'll check whether it works. So till now it was running. So go here. I'm going to lazy load. Okay. So we are able to get the data because I added this one to the feature mandate component. So when it lazy loaded, it calls onto the ng on int and it is taking this value. Logging this value. So now the ng model date and data, because you can see here data of 0 created at this value. So I'm going to convert this to 1612 2024. So this will automatically populate the data here. You can see here, right? Then I will try to reset this two dates. So for that, create button, ng model, right? Then I would add a click event. Then in the click event, I will go to add a method. So I add it here. So here I can just, since it is any, I can just make it to empty space, nil string. This is more than sufficient actually for this, so that it will get resetted itself. Okay, then save. And see, got reset. Okay, we'll check for both. Or if you call it, see it got reset. Now we will try to give another new value. So I'll create that method here. Copy these two. And anyway, you need to pass on the date here. So basically, whatever string you have, if you convert that to a proper date, JavaScript date, it will display. So I need to click it. So it is month, day, and year. Can load it back, and you can change it to current date for both. So you can convert. I know you need to format it before giving it to the date, but for now, you know, I don't have a real scenario like whatever date should be converted actually, because I'm handling one type of date, which is this. What I can tell you is a date like this, and the other way date is that I'm handling right now is like this actually. So basically, I think it's good to go with that new date also. So you can try and format, and you can work on with another different type of dates. So what I'm trying to do right now is then I am going to so I'm going to copy the entire thing, paste it. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all this picker one. I mean all these things we need to change. Let's do, then it should be three, then this should be four. Then we'll change this to form control name. Then on reactive date change, so I'll create this method. But we don't do anything right now. We'll handle the form control first of all. Then we need to create two form controls for one user input date and the other one for the response type. So I'm going to create a form group for that. So it is going to be like so I'll make it because I don't want to initialize it right now. Then I'm going to work on this date form. Oh, sorry. So this is the user send date. Okay, I'll make it that way itself. Initialize with an empty string. Okay. Then response and okay. So I need to enclose that form field, enclose this matte field inside the form. So I basically added it. Then I need to give form control name. This is for the user send date. Then I will handle the response date. I'll change this also. This should be engine new module. Reactive new date. Okay, we'll change the method later actually. Right now we'll see whether things are working. So how can we handle this reactive form is like we need to take this date form and inside that we'll have controls, and inside the control we have that form controls. So the first form control is user send date. Dot you can get the current value there if you go for any change. But what I'm trying to do is like I'm going to log if there is any change in the value there. So I'll go for patch value. And here I'm going to get a new date. This will not help actually. So we need to format the date. for handling the date change. I'll work on this a little later actually. We'll use this in dot controls. And we have an already an API call which is made. It gives us a date. So I am going to match value with it. That is going to be the same info available here. So this should make it work fine. We can see both are getting the values. Then we need to handle this thing. So what I am planning to do is use the same format method. And here again I will get this return string. Oh, sorry. And date. Okay, right now we will work only on React 18. You see that. Do whatever you can. So now we will reset both this reactive edit. So basically we need to get handle of the control. So I'm going to use the same method actually. So one for the user versus send also, because we need to reset both. So if I leave like this, it is going to create current date right now. I need to get it resetted. So what I going? Okay, there is an easy method that you can do here right now. Don't need to go for any other thing other than reset. This should help in resetting. You can see this resetted everything. Everything in the sense the reactive resetted, and if I press on reset ng model gets resetted. Then we will add new values on a button click. So here I'm going to give new values. So you need to get a hold on the control, and you can, I think you can try with the same way. If you have any other string dates, you can use a new date to convert it and handle it. So basically, I'm going to just leave it like a new date. So basically, if you have any other string or something like that, you can enter inside this date parenthesis and you can work on it. So right now, I am planning to show only the current date. You can see it is showing the current date. So I'm able to reset it. Here also the same current date. I'm able to reset it. This is how I work with Angular Mat date. So thank you.